Hey everyone, welcome to the updates for September 2018. This is it for September already, and you know what? I'm fine with that because I always look forward to October, probably one of my favorite months out of the entire year because it's my birthday and I enjoy Halloween a lot. So I just really like October a lot. Plus, just the last like 3 months of the year are just really exciting. So I always look forward to that. September, kind of, I don't know, not too excited for, but it's almost over anyway. So we've got some stuff to look at, mostly from KI Live, not too much from KI Live, but a little bit from that, and then a lot from the part 3 of King's Isle's anniversary video. They talk about Imperial Part 2 in that, so we'll look at some stuff that they mentioned in that one, and then kind of just some stuff that I wanted to talk about overall, what we're going to see soon from the game. So Imperial Part 2 is the thing that everyone's talking about right now, and I looked back at my videos because I was wanting to know when Test Drum came out last year. And I think it was about October 18th, somewhere around there. I'm not sure if that's the exact date, but I think it was around there. Which means that Test Drum came out kind of early. You know, I've been saying like, oh, maybe late October, but if it came out on the 18th or, you know, sometime around that, then that's a little bit early. And I think what they did is they tested it for, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 weeks, and then it came out in November. Which makes sense to me. Like, that's like, I feel like their normal schedule. So plan for that sometime in October. Usually what they want to do is get that new pack out, because there's probably going to be a new pack for October, like a new Halloween pack. We had the Gloomthorn pack for 2017, right? That was the last one. So what are we going to get for 2018? I don't know. That's something to look forward to. And that usually comes out in mid-October, unless they want to do it earlier. So yeah, Test Drum could come out late October at some point. But that's one thing that a lot of people have been talking about. You know, just Halloween stuff in general. I'm always excited for that. That'll come out early October. They'll just do the Halloween update. And the new pack won't come out right away, but the old ones will be there. So that's something that I know people look forward to as well. But I want to start with the part 3 of the 10th anniversary video series that they've been doing. They've been posting one of these every 2 months, and this one is part 3. They even said at the end of it that they're considering doing a part 4 before. Maybe they're going to post this before Imperial Part 2 Test Room comes out. I don't know. If they're going to do that, then they need to make this video in the next month or so, because everything's coming up. Everything's coming up really fast. But what they talked about in the part 3 anniversary video, a couple teasers here and there. The main thing was this multiplayer minigame that is going to make an appearance in part 2. So if you remember in part 1, the Lava Lock minigame, it's basically just the same as Shock-A-Lock, just, you know, kind of rebranded, you know, to look like, you know, Lava Lock, like the dwarves in Inner Athenor. Kind of themed around that. And we got a little minigame arcade machine of that. I think I have it on one of my characters. But that was the minigame in part 1. For part 2, they wanted to make a minigame that was exclusive just for that's never been in the game before. So they're making a new minigame. It involves tile pieces that you can move, and I think you capture different tiles and stuff like that. You go for some kind of treasure. I don't know. We'll see it when it comes out. But I think that was interesting that they're completely developing a new game just for part 2. So that was cool. They also mentioned the aeroplanes, which is not an airplane, it's an aeroplane, which to me, you know, just like deciphering the word, aero means air, and planes, you know, open land. So probably some type of land in the sky kind of thing, which is where these, you know, the part 2 could be taking place. So airplanes is a hint that we got from that. And then I think also in the game it was found that there is a location called Arrow Village. So we kind of got all these stuff floating around there on what part 2 could be about. Something arrow, something in the sky. So that is a good hint at what we're going to see for part 2. They also mentioned storyline wise that part 2 is going to continue right where part 1 left off, because it's a continuation. It's the same world, just like Chrysalis part 1 went into part 2. So they're going to continue the story. And then they also gave us a hint that something big is going to happen early on. So no idea what that is, because I haven't seen the storyline, haven't played it, but I thought that was pretty interesting, and I wanted to mention that. I'm looking forward to the story of part 2 a lot. And I know that I go through test drums really quickly, but I still try to pay attention to the storyline a little bit. I skip some of the stuff in the middle, but I definitely want to pay attention to everything that happens in the beginning. And then, of course, the end, even though there's going to be a spoiler wall probably early on. But I don't know. I thought that was interesting. So definitely go check out that part 3 video if you haven't. There's some good stuff in there. Other stuff, everyone thought that this would be the KI Live that they release or mention, or I don't know, give us something about the Old Town Tunnel. That everyone's done a video on this. Everyone has been talking about it and been speculating about it. And there's still nothing. There was nothing mentioned during KI Live about this. And it's just, I don't know. I feel like this would have been a good time to release it before October stuff came out and before test drums coming out. So if they push this Old Town Tunnel to test drum, I'm going to be a little disappointed. But I mean, I have no idea what it is. So I can't really like decide whether or not it would take them a long time to make it or not, because I don't know what's going to be there. So I don't know. We're left in the dark on that one. I know people always ask about it, and yeah, I have no clue. So nothing was mentioned in KI Live about that. So I guess just moving into stuff that was talked about in KI Live, the things that I particularly liked, they talked about the new spells. I did some videos talking about potential spells, on some of my own ideas on what I think the spells could be, and then some fan-made ideas. So I've been doing a couple videos on this. They confirmed that there's going to be new spells in Imperial Part 2, which we pretty much knew. I mean, if there wasn't spells, I'd be a little upset about that too, because we got Mirage spells, so it makes sense for us to get Imperial spells. And what Leah gave us as a hint was that the spells are going to be something familiar, but also unique in their own way. Unique could mean a new mechanic to them, just like we had the new mechanic with the Mirage spells, that you could split them. For the Imperial spells, what's going to be the new mechanic for those? I don't know. We also don't know if they're going to be 7 pips or if they're going to be, I don't know, something else. 4 or not 4, 3. That'd be so weird. It has to be 7. 7 just makes sense for right now, but I could be wrong. I don't design the spells. I don't know. So that was interesting. They even said that we might, or they might show off the spells in KI Live in the future. And if that's true, then that means either Test Drum's going to be out by next KI Live, or they're going to show them early, which I don't know why they would show it early, especially the spells, because I feel like people like to discover those themselves. But I feel like there's a high chance that Test Drum comes out before the next KI Live. So something to look forward to, maybe. It's possible. But other stuff, nothing really major from this KI Live. That was probably the best thing that I got out of it. The code is production 10. If you want to redeem that, you get a bunch of food items that you can put in your house, and this birthday scroll, which I'm playing right now in the house. So I think the birthday scroll is worth it. Definitely redeem that for the scroll. It's nice. And then the food items, I don't know, whatever. For housing decorators, maybe they can use that and put it somewhere in their house. But that was the code. There was also a code for skeleton keys, but I don't know. I forgot what the code was, to be honest. It wasn't that exciting for me. But you get an obsidian key in pirate, so I guess that's good. Other thing that I wanted to make sure to mention is that Extra Life is going on right now. It's already started, even though KingsIsle hasn't officially announced it. And Tara and I are kind of taking this to the next level. I've never raised money for it before. I've always donated my own, and then on my own account. But I've never actually raised money. So Tara is doing a campaign for Extra Life, raising money on her Extra Life page. So I will link that in the description if you guys want to check it out. We've already got to $1,700 raised, and KingsIsle's goal is 5,000. So as a whole, they're already over halfway there to their goal. So definitely hoping that we can hit KI's goal and also Tara's goal of 3,000. We're over halfway to that as well, and we have all of October for this. So if you want to donate, you can do so on your own page, or you can do it through Tara's. If you donate during the stream, it will pop up and you guys get to see that, and we'll read off your message or whatever. So it's really good. Extra Life supports, kids that may have cancer or other illnesses, and it also supports local children's hospitals. So we're going to be donating ours to one in Nebraska where we live. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely check that out if you have some time, or if you want to give anything to it. I'll put a link in the description. I think that's all I wanted to say about the KI stuff and anniversary video and all of that. I think the KI Live show went up on YouTube, so if you missed anything, it's up on there. A lot shorter KI Live than last time. It's only an hour and a half. I think last time was like 3 hours. So even though they didn't talk about too much new stuff, they didn't even go over Pirate, really. But I don't know. Maybe they'll do that in a future one. So other stuff for me, videos this month. The Malvin series that I just randomly decided to make one day. I always had in my head that I wanted to do a free-to-play series. I didn't plan on it being on Steam, but it just kind of fit, where I make a new Steam account and I make a new wizard. And I didn't want to name it, you know, like my other wizards, because this is a new account. I don't have to be the same. I don't have to be Blaze, you know, Mythhammer. Like, so I made it something weird, and people, for some reason, really enjoyed it. I'm not sure how many likes the video is at that I posted the other day, but if that gets to 1,000, I'm gonna really consider buying a membership for that and continuing it. It would just be a fun series. It would not be serious at all. It would not be me trying to level fast. It would, I mean, I'm on a new account, so I can't even level that fast anyway, unless I got help from people. It would just be me kind of like struggling through Wizard 101. I don't know how far we would get, but I definitely wouldn't post it that often. It's going to be more edited than my other walkthroughs, which means I'm not going to post it as much either. So for the people that enjoy that, thank you for supporting it. I'm glad you guys like it. It's kind of a different series that I've done. And if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out, because there's, what, 4 episodes on there, I think. And we finished, we didn't even finish Wizard City. We finished the free-to-play part. So I still got to decide if I want to continue and finish Wizard City, which means I have to buy a membership. So if that gets 1,000 likes, we will do that. We'll definitely finish Wizard City. I don't know if we'll continue after that, but that's something that people will decide, and I'll decide later. So thank you guys for watching that. Other big videos, the birthday videos, people love those. And then the other thing is death walkthroughs continuing as usual. We're in Azteca, and we're going to make some progress through that. So I don't know how long Azteca is going to take us, but we're going to try. We're going to try to get through it. And when Imperial Part 2 comes out, that's going to be put on hold, and we'll continue other series with our higher level characters, like my Storm and my Life and my Fire at some point, because my Fire is max level. I can do Imperia Part 2 in a walkthrough. I'll do that at some point. Maybe a live stream too. But that's it. I don't want to drag this out too long. I know I've been talking about a lot of things, but I feel like there's some good information that I talked about in this, just about future stuff. I'm really excited for October. Like, whatever the new pack is, I'm looking forward to that. The temperature's already getting colder. It's like 50 out, so it's pretty good. Feels like fall already. And yeah, I'm excited. So thank you guys for supporting all my videos, no matter how many you watched this month. I really appreciate it. Some good ones are coming out next month, so definitely be subscribed for that. Also, my giveaway is going to be ending in a couple days. That is for a bunch of crowns that I'm giving out to people that have entered that. I haven't even checked it recently. I don't know how many people have entered it, but I'm sure there's a lot, because a lot of people already watched the video. So that's ending soon. If you haven't entered that giveaway, it's on my channel somewhere. If you want to go find it and enter that, and that'll be cool. So thank you guys for entering that. Thanks for watching my videos. Definitely subscribe if you haven't. We're almost to 160,000 subscribers, so if you want to help me get there, definitely subscribe. I guess if you want to put on notifications, I never say this in my videos, but if you want to turn on notifications, the bell icon, then you'll never miss anything if you really want to see everything. So thank you guys so much. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.